Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Before we wrap up the show, we have our last giveaways. Rick, we've had a fun time with our 8 days of giveaways
We
today.
have. Thank you very much for staying tuned. If you didn't get out on the mountain right now, call right now. First caller wins. Trisha, what are we giving away? We're
going to give away a women's size 7 Vans snowboard boot. This is the Holden snowboard boot for the women. We also have a Fat Boy backpack from High Sierra, so you can put all the rest of your gear in here, go to the slopes, and be ready to go. So give us a call right now, 754, first caller, 8888, ski 8888. And these items are yours, and we'll have more tomorrow for you. But John, thanks for coming in.
It's great to be here.
And speaking of giveaways, you're going to be giving stuff away on TV8 too.
We are all winter long, every Saturday. For a lucky TV8 fan, they will walk away with a new Drift HD Ghost.
Okay. Speaking of walk away, I'm just going to go ahead and walk away now.
Yeah, Rick, you are not eligible for this.
Okay.
But it was really cool what you were talking about with the 10
photo burst, John. That and what I was thinking about after we went off the live camera was, how long does it take to learn all the things you can do with your camera?
Well, you know, the great thing is that with this camera out of the box, you can use it for almost everything that you would want. It's just that there's all these extra things that as you go along, you get to use and you go, wow, I can do this with it, and I can do time lapse and photo burst, so it's pretty fun.
The bonus features, Trisha, it's unbelievable. I've known about this for a long time. They actually moved into Eagle Ranch, which was great. And but today I learned about photo burst, and then we talked about the time lapse idea with the elk kind of cruising through that before.
Oh yeah, well, and then what I like too is if you think you missed something. I mean, how many times do you miss that photo of your daughter making that great little turn or whatever?
Right.
You have the mechanism to go back in time.
That's it.
Time travel with Drift.
Okay. That's a whole nother feature we haven't gotten to yet, which is the flashback feature, and you can set that up, and then once something has happened, you hit the button, and it goes back in time and grabs it.
Really that's really cool.
Yeah.
I love it. Never miss a moment.
And how do you figure this stuff out? I know we started overseas, came over here. This is the first time in the Americas, right?
Well, the product has been in the Americas for a couple of years, but this is the first time that Drift has opened up its Americas office.
And where did you sell previous to being in the Americas?
We're in 25 countries around the world.
No kidding. Wow. Unbelievable stuff.
Okay. Well, what a great fit for the mountains. You know, so many people like to capture it because not everyone gets here. You know, your buddies aren't going to believe that you hucked that cliff unless you have it on camera now. And then plus, down to the little ones. With your little girl, you might want to send pictures back to Grandma and Grandpa.
Well, and that's the great thing, John. It's super easy to upload it. We were talking about, can you use your iPhone app if you're not in cell coverage? Yes, but you can't upload it. It's super easy to upload and send to Grandma and Grandpa.
Yeah. Well, and the other thing is we'll sometimes put the camera mounted on the little kids, right on their helmet. And as they're going through the terrain parks and in through the stuff, it's totally different perspective.
Different point of view.
Oh yeah, they're like 2 feet off the ground. You're like 6 feet off the ground.
I love this stuff. And then we actually had someone in the back ask about, can we put it on a bar? You see this, there's a bunch of different images out there where you actually extend out, and not only can you take a closer picture of your buddy, but you can turn around and have that back at you.
And that's kind of fun because it's longer than a ski pool. A lot of people might just put them on a ski pool. This gives you another different point of view once again.
Right.
Okay, and you can check out the deals that are involved with this at driftinnovation.com/TV8, and then watch on Saturdays. We're going to be giving some away. We'll see you tomorrow. We're going to have a lot more giveaways for our 8 days of giveaways.
The phone is waiting outside your door.